Don't push it too much. Don't do it very low and very quiet. This is just the middle. You need to press your body. Sit straight, like okay. And if you're sitting like this, it's not good. It's not good for the sitting position. And you need to sit when your diaphragm is very straight, like right now. Like if you're doing like lay on the exit, it's not good because you're like a little bit relaxed. And here diaphragm is not working. You need to sit straight and then like trying to breathe. It's like when you sing, it's a good breathe for singing. Also, you can make, if you're doing very fast singing, like you can make like, it needs to be fixed breathe. Like, fix it and then start to sing. Never do like this. When you start to breathe, like, until already starting to sing. No, you need to fix it and then to continue to breathe, to sing. Sing to pitches. Okay, let's try to sing some kind of melody. Like find the some tone, like it's a primary tone. In every person have a primary tone, which like you talking on this tone, you like you can see on this tone like la 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 la. For me, it's like around this note. La la. I can read in a church in this tone, and it's very good for me, like for singing, because it's not higher and not lower. This is my favorite tone. Okay, let's find your tone. Okay, no, maybe it's the same like mine, a little bit closer. Okay. Oh, can you repeat please my note? And let's sing two notes. On the top. Little bit high. You see, everybody right now is in the same loudest. Like nobody going to nobody trying to be a solist. Never in a choir don't do like soloist. I'm a solist and in front of this choir. No, that's not work for choir. Okay? Sing a phrase. Let's sing like lo 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 lo. Just starting to improve your voice to little bit warm up for your voice. Lo 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 e. Lo 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 lo. Just nice choir, I like it. Okay. And then words is done. Okay. The first page, next one, page. Just moving forward. It's if you see the names of notes. Here a little bit it's a short. It's a bit shorter notes, but it's the name of this note. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, ti, do. It's not back. Ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. This is the correct position of these notes in the major K, G. It's a GK. This is marked, it's a GK. Also, we have, just one second, I will show you. Also, we have a base K. Base K is a little bit different and it looks like also for part bases. We will see it later in the intro part. This is GK, it's a word for soprano, for alto, and for tenor. Sometimes they read the parts of this singing, like of these notes. It's usually wrote in this key. Okay, this is not do, re, mi. You can remember for future have it like something when you wrote and some, it's like notes. Something for notes. For memorize, yes. You can have it, and this is present for you for future. This is the name of the note. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And everybody tomorrow trying to find, this will be homework. Everybody trying to write what is the correct vowels near this notes, okay? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Just wrote it for future. This is how it sounds, yes? It's a major. It's a major, like usually bright, happy, everything nice. And this is also this do major have a parallel to numbers. It's a minor. Each note in the harmony have the different, like parallel minor. Each major have parallel minor. If we sing in fa major, minor will be re minor. Like in do major have la minor. This is a natural right now here. It's a natural. It's beginning from the note la, la. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, do. La, si, do. La, si, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Sol, fa, mi, re, la, si, do. Okay. And then we continue moving forward. Between notes, it's not just a straight note. It can be a little bit smaller than tone. Near every note, you have it's a building built from the some structure. And then if we started from the do, re, it's one tone. Mi, another tone. Fa, mi, fa, it's a semitone. Each harmony is each class. Each lag have the correct building of structure of the tones and semitones. Two tones, one semitone, then three tones and one semitone. That's a major. And if you see the previous page, the build from the la and la, see one tone and then one semitone. It's a minor. It's a built minor. It's a natural minor. It can be not natural, it can be harmonic. Trying to sing not the major, trying to sing the semitones, okay? Okay, yes, just find something. You can repeat. Different accords and intervals. No, that's about talking later a little bit. Okay. Also, if you can see, here we have some music symbols. change the pitch of the note by the same tone. If you see the sharp, this is the sharp. Did somebody learn it before? Never?
Not officially.
Little bit remember from the children, maybe in school, no? Did you learn something about this, no? Because maybe it's...
Ні, ну добре пройти ще раз, на рефреш.
This is flat, little bit down the pitch,
Ну,
flat, and natural. If you saw before this flat or sharp, after this natural, it's everything like changed and everything forget and everything right now like it was before this symbol. Okay, another structure of singing. Structure of singing. It can be legato, like right now we on the yellow page. Singing with articulation. Legato, staccato, legato and staccato. Here just two examples. Legato is a very curved like connection. Okay. Smooth and connected. Each note needs to be connected with another one. I'm starting singing another note and I finished another before this. And staccato. Lo, 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 lo. It's a short at the touch. Okay, let's sing legato and then staccato. And the word comes staccato. Lo, 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 lo. Yes. Okay, lo, lo, lo. We're trying to find, of course, the correct pitching, correct position of the note. Lo, like lo, 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 lo. Okay, that's good. And right now, third one. Lo, 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 lo. 4 notes of staccato and 5 notes of legato. E. Lo, 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 lo. Okay, next page, please. Next page is already I said before, like minor and major. Minor and major can be also from the same note. It's very minor. Let's sing. This is A and B. What's the difference? You see, first A is a major, and B is a minor. But from the same note, lo, 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 and then arpeggio, like terza, and resolution. Try. Okay. First is a note by note, and then try in the second tap. Lo, 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 lo. Okay. And really, this is very important. This is very important to find little bit here to hear what you're singing right now, because later I want to practice with you a little bit to learn the tropars. Tropars, in this book we have each tone of the tropars, and right now we'll be just warming up for this preparing for this scene. Okay, let's repeat. Minor and major. We need to understand difference. One E. One more time. E. And right now we sing in B. Sing in B, it's a minor. E. From the same note, but two different major and minor. One more time with E. Right now we hear everything like sad, yes, second one singing, everything sad, yes, no? Do you feel this? Like sad, second one is a sad. Okay, next page please. Let's sing semitones. We right now will be singing C. C. It's the same, but it's each note. It's a have semitone, just semitones. It's not. It's really. This is a difficult one. This is we like singing in the same notes, but the same octave, but each note just semitones. Okay, let's sing together. E. Even back. One more. Do you hear one more? No? You need to hear. Oh, it needs to be one more. No? Did you feel it? So one more. No?
Можете ще раз
Okay. One more time. Up and down. Okay? One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. You remember we started from this note, but it's not feel like this is the correct note. Okay, we finish this. We sing this before. Okay. Right now we finish with this note. Let's a little bit talk about how everything is organized. I will tell you a little bit story. I will read this. You can also follow me in these books. The original of Kiev chant date to the period when the western and southwestern parts of the Russian metropolitanate was under the rule of Lithuanian and Polish kings late 16th and 17th century. Although Slavic musicologists treat its early development as a local variant of the Znameni chant. Like I said before, it was like Znameni chant. Znameni chant is was just one melody. Everybody singing like la 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 la, like something like this. But everybody singing unison. Unison, like we right now singing in unison. Everybody sing just one voice. But The Kievan chant is built with their 4 voices, so 3, like alto, soprano, bass, and tenor. But before this, like girls didn't sing in a choir, and like if you know in a Catholic tradition, something like just boys was singing in the churches, and girls didn't take part in the singing of the churches. And that there was discant. Discant is the higher of the like soprano right now singing is a higher man voice, like and then типа alto alto тоже singing like was like right now I can sing it like this, and then tenor la 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 and then this was like 4 voices of men's choir, and everybody was singing like this. But in the future, they was invited the girls to sing in these choirs, and they continued to sing. Okay, Znamenny chant. Its evolution out of the ancient Znamenny chant did not occur without a certain influence from Western European music. It became more than a regional chant when it was brought to Moscow by church singers from Kiev during the time of Tsar Alexei Mikhailovich and Patriarch Nikan. If you know, like maybe you don't know, but the famous Ukrainian composer in this period, do you know somebody? Ukrainian composer who was worked in the St. Petersburg Capella. No, like some composers, old composers maybe, like, but you know, Dmitry Bortnyansky. Did you hear this? Like Bortnyansky was also before this, like the son Berezovsky. Also, I don't know where he worked. Berezovsky, Bortnyansky. Before this was who started Deletsky, Domradsky composer. Deletsky, like symbol of the Deletsky. Slava Отцу и Сыну и Святому Духу, имени и присно, имени и присно, и во веки веков. Аминь. It's a Deletsky. And Bortnyansky, Berezovsky, например. And Bortnyansky, I remember something like and that in that time when it brought to Moscow by church singers from Kiev during the time of Tsar Alexei Mikhailovich and Patriarch Nikan. Kievan chant is complete chant that contains melodies for all hymnographical groups, stichira, tropai, prokimena, canons, and something, etc. In its melodic contents, it's not merely a switch overacted as Znamenny chant, as its melodic lines are often filled with simple recitatives with very limited cadential phrases. In present tense, used Kievan chant can be divided into 5 different classifications of melodies that comprise each tone. And each of these 5, stichira, refrains, tropai, prokimen, Hermes canons, everybody have 8 different tones. And everybody melodies can be different. Within a given tone, these melodies, with a few exceptions, do not have any relationships to each other. This 5 classification represents repertoires of melodies for the singing of, and repeat before. Here right now, we maybe repeat it tomorrow. This is Kievan chant for the singing of stichira. How to write singing stichira. Today we will talk a little bit about tropai, and I will talk a little bit, and I will tell you a little bit more about tropai, and we will try to sing tropai. But stichira, it's also you can, if somebody interested how to write to sing stichira, I have a link for the OCA church. You know OCA? It's like Orthodox Church of America, Church of America. I have some, this is just one part. This is just one part of this lecture. And if you're interested, you can download it, everything, and print it for you, for yourself. If you see here, we will talk about this more. If you see how to write to send and how to write to read the movable do, what is mean movable do? It's like we can use it for each tone. Like I said before, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, do, la, do. And if we sing in different tonalities, like in different key, like we can sing the same notes, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, mi, re, do, and name the same notes, but it will be a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, mi, re, do. It's a major also, but we can sing. And they use these rules for singing stihia for different keys. That's for future. Okay, let's a little bit talk about the 8 tones. And I will do some example of these tones. Okay, you can tell right now the page with the resurrectional tone 1. This is the book what I got before. Yes. Resurrectional tone 1. First just find the normal page is after 13 page. First next tone 4, tone 3, tone 2, and tone 1. Resurrectional tone, Rapaya and tone 1. It's after 13 page. Come here and okay, you define, yes? Okay. The tones are a musical system of 8 modes forming the foundation of ancient chant in the Orthodox Church. In a broad sense, a tone can be understood as a set of melodies used for singing various hymns. In singing practice, a tone is perceived as a melodic model or template for chanting all texts that belong to that tone. The melodic formulas, popeo. Yes. Okay. The melodies formulas, popeo. Popeo is a small formulas like la la la, la 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 la, la da 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 da, da 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 da. This can be with phrase. Da 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 da. It's the first, the last. When the storm, it's a two phrase. It's formed almost already big part. The melodic formulas of one tone are not identical, both in Greek and in Russian chant. We talk about this key chant. For irmony, prokimena, or tropar. Like I said before, like everything is different. For tropar, for the stichiras, everything different. Since the Orthodox liturgy includes hymns of various types, troparia, stichira, prokimena, irmony, etc., each category has its own style of melody. Those to sing correctly, one most known, not only the number of the tones, but also is type. What we sing right now, troparia, stichira, or another, let's say before. Nevertheless, the musical foundation of all melodic variants of the same tone remains essentially the same and has been preserved, with little change through the centuries. It's changed because like time going up. The 8th tone makes up the system known as osmoglassia. Osmoglassia, the 8th tone system. It's a osmoglassia, like it's a Ukrainian word, like Russian. Osmoglassia. Osmoglassia, osmo. It's a osim. Osim is like 8. Osmoglassia. Glassia is like tone. 8 tones. Osim, 8, osim, glassia, glass, tones. Okay, osmoglassia. Why it's worth so high? Which embraced almost the entire core of Orthodox liturgical music. Most hymns sung during one liturgical week belong belong to one of the 8 tones. Usually, in the church, like every week, the different tone, like 8 weeks, from starting from the first tone, the next week, just on Sunday. Just on Sunday, you sing second tone, and when the tone starts to sing on the week, like after Friday, like when the tone, next tone started to sing, like right now first tone on the Sunday, like today is Sunday, but no, like not today, like over, yes, over. Like, when the tone started, on the Vespers, because Vespers it's the beginning of the liturgy, like beginning of the glass and beginning of the tone. And in the evening, we change the tone for the next day, like on Sunday. These 8 weeks together form an 8-week tone cycle. Okay. According to the tradition of the Orthodox Church, the system of tones was established by Saint John Damascus. There are 8 tones in total, 4 primary and 4 plagal secondary tones. In Greek Church, they are named 1, 2, 3, 4, plagal 1, plagal 2, plagal 3, and plagal 4. In the Ukrainian or Kiev Church, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Below a brief description of each tone and partial list of some of the most familiar hymns sung in each tone. Okay, first tone. Ancient church writers say that the first tone is important, majestic, and most solemn. It was compared to the sun. It drives away laziness, sleepiness, sorrow, and confusion. In the first line of both the troparion and Stихirion melodies, there is a wide upward movement, which gives the tone its sense of grandeur and dignity. Okay, and right now we see the This is first line. In the first line of the first in the first movement. Yeah. When the storm and in secret night goes, while the story you see, we sing 2 phrases, yes? First phrase was finished on Jews, and second one was finished on the body, and then we started like from the beginning, the same phrase. Your rose on this journey of Savior, granting life to the Lord. And the beginning. Birds of heaven, therefore cry to you, walking the way of God. And have you seen right now, not just the Savior, but giver of life. We every time coming to the main word, we come into the main word, we come into the syllable, to the main word. Okay, giver of life, glory to your resurrection of Christ. And right now, little bit different beginning, because glory is already important word, and already, як сказати, наголос тут попадає. Accent going on the first word. Glory to your kingdom, glory to your dispensation of Lord of mankind. Okay, right now we hear how it's how you can hear this how it sounds. Also, this is troparion using for all Lord, sing ye people, troparion Theophany. When you were baptized in the Jordan, O Lord, Also listening the replying of their mission, in giving birth. No, you just end this page on the first. The universe rejoices, year of Pascha, year of the Nativity, year of the Sunday of Canon. Let's try to sing this first part. We just trying to sing the melody in a unison. Everybody sing the top of this singing. Okay? Melody is just recognizing the part. First was another one, and another. It's a harmonized melody. Everything is harmonized melody. Bass singing the correct harmony for this note. It can be different, but somebody founded this, like I said before, Damascus or something like. I say another.
It's organized.
Okay.
I will find it later.
Okay, let's sing melody. When the soul, sing in the fa. It's wrote in the fa. Fa. When you see, it's what is the note name? Do you remember? Like do, re, mi. It's this. The top one, but top one. We see it right now is the top. The top it started from note which one? Which note? F. If you have in these books, you can then later to find which note is right now we starting. Yes, F. When the soul, you need to remember it's not E. When the soul having sealed by the Jews, while the soldiers were guarding your most pure body. He preached the fa, and we came into the fa from the beginning. We came to the beginning. Fa, body. You need to remember this, no, E. The next E. Your robes of the third day, Savior, granting life to the poor, the powers of heaven, therefore cry to you, O ye, well of life, glory to your resurrection, O Christ, glory to your kingdom, glory to your dispensation, O lover of mankind. It's hard to remember each tone, but easier for me, because sometimes I need like some notes like Shprohaka, some to have like how it's, remember how it sounds. And then I'm looking here. Oh, that's the correct. Because when you read no notes and how to sing, you can remember your part and how this is a simple one. And but later, 5 or third one, it's a little bit difficult. Right now, we little bit learn this, okay, per part. Tomorrow we will repeat it. And moving forward. I want to sing with you all 8, but little bit talk about each part. And then we will finish this section. Okay, second one. А, там нема стаканчика. Ну ладно. Second one. The second tone is full of meekness and reverence. It comforts the sorrowful and drives away dark throughout. Through there are several melodic variants. All share a gentle and flexible melody with a bright and peaceful intonation. Like it contains like not just two phrases like first one. It can be various, little bit movement. Okay, I playing the second one, Resurrectional Troparian Tone 1. We start in the almost from the do. No, it's okay. Just here. Just here and trying to follow where I'm playing. Okay. Firstly, we need to hear, and then we'll repeat it. Two, and one final phrase. It can be not just two and two. If it's tripart long, it can be two, and then final phrase. Okay? Understand? Давай, let's sing together the melody. When you listen,
Yes, in my youth.
That's why you. Oh, giver of light, oh, Christ, our glory to you. Yes, it will be correct when you sing in tertia. But right now it's wrote it like for the smaller part of choir. Okay, I want to sing with you all 8 tones today, okay? We still have a little bit minutes. Third tone. The third tone is described as a stormy tone, like the sea in the raw weather, stirring the soul to spiritual struggle. This description fully fits the Troparian melody used today. The Stychian version, however, is more tranquil. Contagion nativity, today the Virgin gives to the transcendent one. And another Troparian you can hear in this tone. Okay, let's sing. Let's hear how it sounds. From which note we starting here? Which name of note? Melody? Starting. Don't decide, just trying to answer. Okay. Did you see how with the right now sing in the top? Yes? If not going on the top, we still will sing more loud a little bit and raising. And if it's down, we sing like you follow the notes, and right now you're learning how to sing. Yes? Because I know the people who didn't know notes, but just hear what they singing and look on the notes, they started to learn the notes, and right now they can they know where need to go to sing. Okay, the fourth one. The fourth tone is dual in character. At times it inspires joy, at times it evokes gentle sorrow. Through smooth transition, it brings peace to the soul and a longing for the heavenly expression, most clearly the action of divine grace. This is one of the most frequently used and beloved tones. Its clear and simple melodic structure makes it accessible to all singers. Very popular, this tone. Okay? Do somebody know these tones? Can you sing the fourth tone? No? No? Oh, no, can you
Water. Yes, please, one. Thank you.
Oh. Okay, fourth tone. Everybody know and hear this song before. Do you sing that? Okay, that's very popular. If you don't know what to sing, just choose the fourth one, and that will be good. Everybody. When the moment is sun goes over the world, learn from the angel the joyous message of your resurrection. They cast away the ancestral curse and elated all the apostles. And elated all the sorry, elated and elated all the apostles. Death is overthrown, Christ God is risen, granting to the world, granting the world with mercy. And also, I forget to talk about this. Like, if you see the black notes, it's a little bit shorter than white one, and the longest one without any sticks on the top or on the down. Like it's a long story, but they split like each these notes can be split on two these, and each these notes split it by two black one, and another one it's a smaller one with mushki and 16, 16, 8, 32, 64, and even to 128, and maybe 256. But I don't remember did I saw it. But one time I saw 64, 128, and some musical compositions. Not choir, because choir cannot do it, but some violin musical composition. It can be 128. They play the very fast notes. Okay, no, for today we will finish. And this is 5, 6, and 7, and 8 tone. We will continue tomorrow. I will talk about this. I will tell about this more tomorrow, and also how it was founded, and we will practice a little bit singing warm-ups. Okay, thank you very much for this lesson, everybody. I hope it not was very
Bored.
bored. Right.